This video will cover basic information about protection orders. Before watching this video, there are two things you should know. First, the information in this video is not legal advice. Consider calling a lawyer who understands domestic, sexual, and stalking violence. Second, if you or your family feel unsafe, call 911 or a trained victim advocate. Advocates can help you make a personalized safety plan. They can also help you understand the process at your local courthouse. Some advocates are mandatory reporters. This means they have to call Children's Services if they learn that someone is in danger. If you are worried about this, ask the person if they are a mandatory reporter before you tell them your story. See the links at the end of the video to find an advocate or lawyer in your community. First, what does a protection order do? A protection order is a paper from a judge that orders a person to do or not do certain things to keep you safe. This can include an order to not hurt, threaten, or contact you. The person who gets the protection order is called the petitioner in civil protection orders, and the victim or protected party in criminal protection orders. The person who has to follow the protection order is called the respondent in civil protection orders and the defendant in criminal protection orders. In this video, we will refer to the person getting the protection order as the petitioner and the person whom the protection order is against as the respondent. Why would someone want a protection order? A protection order might help you if you are afraid of someone who has hurt you and you want them to leave you alone. It can help you get to safety, have peace of mind, and feel supported by the legal system. A protection order can last for a few days or up to 5 years. How does a protection order work? If the respondent breaks one of the rules set by the judge, the petitioner, or anyone else, can call the police. The police could file criminal charges against the respondent and arrest them. This is called a violation of protection order. A violation of protection order could result in a criminal conviction and maybe jail time. There are other things that a judge in civil court could do if the respondent breaks the rules, like contempt. Filing for contempt is complicated, so ask your advocate or lawyer about it. Is a protection order the same thing as a restraining order? No. You might hear some people call a protection order a restraining order, but they are not the same. A restraining order is issued as part of another legal case, such as a divorce. Violating a restraining order is not a crime. So, a restraining order is not very helpful in a dangerous situation. When can you get a protection order? A protection order is only available if you have experienced certain violent or threatening acts. You may be eligible for one if someone has hurt you, either physically or sexually, tried to hurt you, threatened to hurt you, stalked you, or harassed you. The court will ask you to explain what happened to you and why you believe you could be hurt in the future. It is important to know that a protection order may not be the safest option for you because seeking legal help carries risks. It is also important to know that the police are the main way of enforcing protection orders. If you do not feel safe calling the police, a local advocate could help you think about your options. An advocate can help you make a safety plan that considers your risks and how to stay the safest. This is helpful whether you decide to get a protection order or not. Can you get a protection order for your children? Yes, you may be able to get a protection order for your children. Be prepared to discuss how your children were affected by some act of violence and why you think they are in danger. How do you get started? First, decide which type of protection order you want to apply for. A victim advocate or lawyer can help you understand the differences between each type. You can also look at the Ohio Supreme Court's website or watch another video from this series. Then, contact your local county courthouse to find out where to go. Be sure to ask what hours the court is available. If you have an ID, you should bring it. Also, if you know where the respondent lives, stays, or works, you should bring the address. Your local court may tell you that you need to have an ID and the respondent's address in order to apply. If this is a problem for you, call a lawyer who can help you. There is no cost to apply for a protection order, and you do not need to hire a lawyer. But it can be very useful to get help from a lawyer who is trained in domestic, sexual, and stalking violence so you can get the protection you need. There are many options where lawyers can help you for free. Here are some resources that can help you find an advocate or lawyer near you.